I want to see if I can get under 16 minutes for 5K, a time I haven't seen on my watch in over 5 years. Now, as a professional, I was running between 13 and 14 minutes for 5K, but more recently, all of my times have been over 17 minutes. So whilst I'm resigned to never seeing the numbers 13 at the beginning of my 5K time, I would love to be able to see 15 something on my watch. So the hard work starts now. So what's the workout? Well, it starts with 5 times 800 meters, alternating pace. And for me today, that's between 245, 230, 245, 230, and then 245. Don't worry about what those paces mean. I'm going to explain that later on and how you can adapt them to use this session to help you get faster for 5K. But that's not it. After that, I've then got to do 8 times 400 meters. Again, alternating pace, but slightly quicker this time. So for me, 75, 70, alternating for 8 of those. 2 minutes recovery during the 800s, 100 meter walk jog recovery during the 400s. Oh, okay, we better get into it in a minute. It sounds disgusting, but it is varied, and I'm hoping that variety is going to keep me interested, distract me from the pain at hand, and get me through what's a really tough workout. Okay, no more procrastinating. Let's get into it. First 800, let's go. So you might be thinking right now, Andy, this is 800 meters and 400 meter efforts, so why aren't you doing it on a track? Well, I'd love to be doing it on a track, but previous knee injuries from my running career mean I tend to steer clear of the track now, as it does often aggravate those old injuries. But the great thing about this workout is you can do it on a track, in a park like I'm doing, where I've programmed it into my watch, or even on a treadmill. First one done, 242, so I'll take that as on the money. I was a little bit quick the first couple of hundred meters as I was just settling into that rhythm. Sometimes it can be hard to gauge the pace, but I felt all right. I'm trying not to think about 4 more of these, and the next one's quicker, and then all the 400s to come, so 1 rep at a time. 2 minutes recovery now, then we're into a first quicker one. Don't get me wrong, I love interval workouts. I'd much prefer doing this than a long run, but mentally, my challenge, particularly this very first fast rep, so rep number 2 of the 800s, it's faster, but I'm in my head, I'm already thinking about the rest of the workout. So I just got to get it done. Get up to pace, hold it, 2.5 minutes, done. Training for a faster 5K has to involve running both faster and slower than race pace. My target 5K pace is 3:12 per kilometre, that's 16-minute pace, or 5:09 per mile. Now this equates to 2 minutes and 34 seconds for 800 metres. A bit daunting when running just one 800 in 2:40 feels tough, but I need to trust the process. 228, 3:05 per K pace. What's scary is how hard that feels, but quick maths. 15:25 pace. Now I'm focused on heart rate and breathing under control. Hard when I'm talking to you. And then cruising this next one, which should feel easier. Real focus on rep number 4, which is going to be the hard one. Okay, here we go. This workout contains 7,200 meters worth of effort, so you're doing more than the 5K distance, and it's all at around 5K target pace, or not far off, but with plenty of recovery. Well, it's not going to feel like plenty whilst I'm doing it. The more I was telling myself, don't think about rep number 4, the more I was thinking about rep number 4. Don't know if you ever find that out on one of your runs or workouts. You know you shouldn't focus on something that puts you in a negative headspace, but that's where you end up. But that one was on the money, 240. It's actually a little bit faster than my target. This one, I'm going to focus right in, dial my focus in. 230 on the nose is the target. I like a varied workout. It keeps you on your toes and focused, and it doesn't feel like 7K's worth of effort, which is a bonus. So what's your favourite type of workout? Have I persuaded you to give this one a go yet? So I managed to squeak that one in, 228. Woo! So now I just settle back into this one. The temptation can be to settle back a bit too far and end up going too slow, because the paces are actually pretty close together. Judging the difference between a 230 and a 245 is a nuance that I'm trying to train. That's the point. I really need to dial in my pace judgment, because if I go 3 minutes for the first K and I'm trying to run 16 minutes, I've overcooked it. 5, 4, because in my head, this is the easy rep, I'm making it easy, even though it's still fast. Okay, number 5 done. 800s in the bag, 240 for that last one. So I decided mentally that because I did that first rep close to 240 that I felt like that was in my bag, in my locker. So I try not to slow down. Because I'm experienced enough to know that feeling, but I would encourage you to pick your paces and stick to them as early as you can. If they feel a little bit too easy, assess that at the end of the workout for next time. 2 minutes recovery, then straight into these 8 400s, alternating 75, which is 5-minute miling, and 70, so 440 miling. I'm switching around between Ks and miles. 75s is 307 per K, 70s is quicker than that, 255. 1 minute this recovery, 1 minute to go. So this is the same pace as the fast 800s, so it's not crazy. I'm old, so I need a rolling start. If you want to adapt this workout to use in your training, first you need to identify what your target 5K pace is. Then you can use an online calculator to work out what that means for 800 metre and 400 metre times. Now within this workout, the first sets of 800 metres, you're going to be alternating basically your 10K pace and your 5K pace. So you end up doing 3 efforts at 10K pace and 2 harder efforts at your target 5K pace. Then for the 400s, the slower ones are going to be at your 5K pace, and then the faster ones, which you're alternating reps 2, 4, 6 and 8, are going to be at your 3K pace or maybe even your mile pace. Now if you're not sure what those paces are, then try out the workout and assess afterwards whether the paces felt hard enough. That's really tough. 74 for the first one, 69. And this is where I do wish I was on a track, because I'd find pacing it so much easier. I need to get out of my own head and focus. If I do it now, it makes the race easier, but this is hurting. I know I've got 5 more to do, so get this hard one done now, broken the back of it, 4 after this. Finding it harder to take my own advice and keep jogging. These are tough. That real step up in pace is taking me way out of my comfort zone. But 74, 69, 74, 69, we're there. I'm just not sure I can do 4 more. Come on. Try not to obsess about the pace and run to feel as much as I can, and challenge myself not to look at my watch until particular landmarks. That one I got to about 50 seconds without looking. I'm pretty pleased with. 3 to go. This type of training gets me really excited. Running fast and doing interval sessions is what I love most when I was competing and training as an elite athlete. To build up to getting a faster 5K, I'm doing 3 or 4 runs a week. A faster session like this, an easy run, which is usually around 8K plus some faster strides at the end, and a longer run of up to 90 minutes, plus either a tempo run or another easy run if I get that 4th one in. Now the key to 5K training is running at paces that are slower and quicker than target race pace to allow your body to get used to the pace, as well as recovering from the hard workouts. I know that out of 8 reps, reps 6 and 7, 5, 6 and 7 are the toughest. So I was almost at my max then. That was rep number 6 of 8, because mentally, hopefully you can always find something for the last one, but I knew I needed to dig on that one. And it was the same again, 69 seconds, 2 to go. Now don't forget that one workout on its own, so this workout or any other workout, isn't going to magically get you a PB without structuring it or incorporating it into a more planned week and series of weeks. So don't just rush straight into doing this one, and don't do it where it doesn't fit with the rest of your training. It's all of the hard weeks and training around it that build up that consistency to give you a shot at running your best. And a 67 to finish it. Yes. I think 68 is 14:10. I don't think that's in my locker, but oh, you've just watched someone's mentality come through in an interval workout where there's so many times where I was thinking these paces are too hard, I'm not sure if I can do it, and I stuck at it and I'm on the money or faster than all the paces, which I'm so proud of. I'm a Liverpool fan, sorry, don't hate me, still like and subscribe, but Klopp always used to talk about, the manager, he used to talk about his team being mentality monsters. They could find a way to do it even when they were finding it tough. So I take immense pride from finishing that, and it's this workout and workouts like it that I'll hang on to so that I don't talk myself out of that PB when I get a chance. Well, it's not a PB, but that's sub 16 when I get a chance to try and do it. The workout's done, but it's not finished. Now I'm into a gentle warm down, cool down, depending on which of those camps you're in, which for me is going to be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 2 to 3K, nice and easy to get my heart rate back down, to give my legs every chance of recovering for my next run or workout. So hopefully this workout is going to help me run a sub 16 minute 5K. Maybe you're going to give it a go. Don't forget to incorporate into a wider plan. Don't just try and jump straight into this workout just in the middle of all of your other training. You need to structure your week and your build up sensibly. But whether or not you're going to try it next, I think you should head and look at this video, which is a workout where Mo is using it to try and help him run a faster half marathon.